Hello friends, my name is Bowie. I use they, them pronouns. Welcome to your training session. Before we begin, I'd like to acknowledge that these videos are recorded on the stolen lands of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. Sovereignty never was and never will be ceded. I pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging, and I want to recognise that we live in a system based on racism and it can't change unless we all change. We can be stronger together. I'd also like to acknowledge the support that we've received from Queerspace and Drum and Street Services for helping us bring you these rad-as videos. Well, I think they're rad-as. So that we can help you get moving in the comfort of your own home, maybe help you learn a little bit about yourself, explore some new stuff, just some things you maybe never thought that you could. So thank you, Drum and Street Services and Queerspace. Alrighty friends, let us get into this. We're going to start with a warm-up from the top, working our way down. So we're going to start with our necks, just tilting our heads left and right. Not huge movements. And we're going to go for 10. That's about 4. That's around 10. Next, we're going to look up and down. Same thing, we're going to go for 10. Nice and slow, looking up, looking down, tucking our chin down to our collarbones. That's about 5, 6. That's it. Just nice and slow. 7, 8, 9, 10. And finishing off, looking left and right, bringing our chin as close to our collarbone as we can get to. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Nice. Finishing the neck, moving down to our shoulders now. We're going to either keep a straight arm, pass it backwards in a circle beside our ear, or alternatively, if you're someone who has some challenges or issues with your shoulders, you're going to do a nice little shrug, allowing your elbow to circle out just as far as you feel comfortable to do so. But you know your body, so work with where you're at. I am going to demonstrate this straight arm movement here. We're going to go back for 10, then we're going to go forward for 10, and we're going to swap sides. So let's go, bringing our arm back, nice and slow. You can allow for a little bit of rotation through your hips here. That is totally okay. It's 5, 6, 7, it's 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to go forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to swap sides. So we're going to do exactly the same thing on the opposite side. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then 10 forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5's halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Amazing. Continuing our travels downwards, we are going to move to our wrists now. So we're going to bend our elbows and just tuck them to our sides because it makes it easier. We're going to circle our hands or our palms in towards each other for 10 and then outwards. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hooray. Moving down to hips. Now we're going to give our hands a job here. And that is to sit on the sides of our hips, because otherwise they just kind of dangle around a little bit and it's a little bit awkward for everyone. So we're going to place our hands on our hips. We're going to put our feet somewhere around hip width apart or wider, not closer though. We're going to push our hips forwards as far as we can, bringing them around to the side, around to the back, and then to the front. So nice big circle just like that. Making sure we keep our chest up. Movement happens here. Movement does not happen here. So let's go for 10 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5, 6, that's it, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Let's go back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, one more, and 10. Amazing. Bringing our feet closer together or all the way together, depending on what you feel more comfortable to do. This time our hands' job is to just rest gently on the tops of our knees. We're not resting body weight here. We're just sticking our hands there so that they, again, don't just dangle about a little bit weirdly, especially in this position. Hands on the tops of the knees. We're going to bend our knees forwards and we're going to do a little circle around to the right, straightening up, back down to the left, just like that. Not a big movement, especially not to the side. Nice and gentle. We're going to go for 10 in one direction, 10 in the other. Alrighty, let's do this, friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. We're almost there. Moving down to our ankles now. We're going to take one foot, lift it up off the ground. So if you need something to help you balance now, like a chair, like a broomstick or a wall or something like that, find yourself the appropriate piece of equipment to support you. And once you have said balancing aid, we are going to take our right foot, lift it up off the floor, and we're going to do 10 circles in one direction and then 10 circles in the other direction. So let's go nice and slow, nice and controlled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Swapping sides. Standing on a right foot, left foot comes up. Now you might find that one foot balances a little bit easier than the other side. That could be quite normal. Again, use whatever support you need to help you feel comfortable to do this. There is totally nothing wrong with that. The main thing is you can move this ankle freely, so having something help your balance is a perfect thing so that we can get our ankle circles happening. We're going to go 10 inwards and 10 outwards. Alrighty, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Glorious! Alrighty, friends. Making our way down to the floor now. I'm going to keep this fun stuff happening. Here we are, friends, on the floor. Continuing our warm-up. We're going to come down onto our stomach now. And from this position, we are going to take our hands, put them under the fronts of our shoulders, tops of the feet are going to rest gently on the floor, and we're going to slowly straighten our arms out just as much as we can and come back down. Nice and slow, nice and gentle, working towards a nice gentle curve in our back, but just going to where you feel comfortable. 3, we're going for 10. 4, if you can get to your arms nice and straight, amazing. If not, still amazing. We're just going to work with where we're at. I think that's about 5. It is now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. From here, 2 options now. You can either come up onto your knees like this, or alternatively, come up onto your toes. Right, and what we're going to do, we want to look back over the left shoulder, back over the right shoulder, looking left, looking right, bringing our knees down to the floor if they weren't already, sitting back onto our heels, coming forward, back onto our heels, coming forward. This time we're going to sit back onto our heels. We'll look over our left shoulder, right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder. One more time, coming forward. We're either going to go back to our knees or back up onto our toes. Looking left, looking right. Allowing that opposite hip to drop down. Looking left, looking right. Knees come to floor. Sitting back onto our heels. Coming back, forward, back, forward. It's away this time, sitting back, looking back over our left shoulder, right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder. Coming up onto our hands and knees. Spinning our hands around. So our palms are flat on the floor. Fingertips as close to your knees as you feel comfortable to. I'm just going to breathe from this position. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Feeling that stretch all up the inside of your forearm here. If you're not feeling it here, feel free to shift your fingers further away from your knees. That will increase the stretch. Or if you're feeling it too much, bring your fingers closer and actually shift your butt up off your heels a little bit, because that'll help as well. We're going for about 30 seconds, and I reckon that's probably about it. So we're going to flip sides now. And we're going to do tops of our hands to floor, fingertips facing the knees. And same thing here. The further out your hands are, the more intensely you'll feel that stretch. The closer they are, the more your hips are away from your heels, the more gentle that stretch will be for you. So find that point where you feel good and that is comfortable for you, that you feel like you're actually getting some stretching happening. And stick with that. That's it. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Keeping our shoulders down here, away from our ears. Amazing. Coming up onto our hands and knees now, finishing off. Fingers are glued to the ground. Palms are going to come up. Fingers are going to stay down. So we're going to go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done, friends. Let's get ready for some super fun rounds of movement coming up. Here we are, friends. Round number 1. We have 3 exercises to get through in this little circuit. We are going to start on the floor. Now I'm going to demonstrate, but we're going to work through these as I demonstrate. So we're all going to start on our backs. Here we are. Alrighty. We're going to take one leg and we're just going to tuck it up towards our chest. And then we're going to reach it out and we're going to swap sides. So nice and slow. If you need to, you can keep one foot down before you swap, so you don't have to be switching midair. And you can also take your hands, put them in a little diamond, and sit them just under your lower back there for a little bit of extra support and elevation of your hips. So you can see my hands are just under the back of my tailbone there. So we're going to go for 10 alternating left and right. Are we ready, friends? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Here we are. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's it. Sitting up, hopping up to standing position, just in your own time, however you feel good about getting up. And we are going to do some single leg squats. So we have a bench over here. Feel free to use a chair, a low coffee table, something sturdy that you can sit onto without it sliding away, because the last thing you want is for it to disappear on you. So from here, you're going to stand about a foot distance in front of your chair. We're going to take one foot and we're just going to bring our heel up onto the ground, and we're going to sit back down and stand up. Alrighty, friends, we're going to do 10 on one side and then 10 on the other. So once you've found yourself your chair, your bench, your coffee table at a height that's comfortable for you, we're going to start. Alrighty, let's go. Right foot is going to be elevated or just on the heel to start with. Let's go. 1. Keeping our chest up nice and high as we do this as well. 2. 3. It's 4. It's 5. 6. 7. Almost there. It's 8. 9. One more. 10. 10. Sure. Let's swap sides. This time, right foot is going to stand. Our left heel is going to come up off the floor. And we're going to do exactly the same thing. When you're ready, sitting down. That's it. Now, using as much pressure off that left foot as you need. So if you need that foot a little bit flatter on the ground, totally go with it. It's okay. I think that was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. I don't know. Close enough. Finishing off, we are going to do, according to our magical blackboard, high knees to butt kicks. Yes. So 10 of each, which is 5 on each leg of each. Hands are going to be just at hip height, so we're going to bend our elbows to 90 degrees and tuck them to our sides. Righty. So high knees, we're just going to have a little skip step here. If you don't feel comfortable having the skip step, you can just step like this. Totally okay. Butt kicks, I'm going to come sideways for you, because they are either going to look like this or like this, depending on how you feel comfortable to do so. So we're going to do 10 high knees and then switch it straight into 10 butt kicks. Assume the hand position. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take this weapon off. Not taking that weapon off, sticking it in there. Alrighty, we are back at the top, which means we are down on the floor. For our laying leg tucks. Alrighty, on our backs, little diamond hands happening, supporting our tailbone, butt chiller area. That's the technical name. Alrighty, we're going to go again. Tucking one knee up and then the other. Feeling free to leave one leg on the ground at a time. If you don't want to switch in the air. I think that's about 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet come to ground. Standing up, coming over to our bench. Not falling over. Starting with our right foot out in front of us, heel on the ground, standing on our left leg, about a foot length in front of our chair. Let's go 10 on the left-hand side. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Nice one. Switching sides, standing on our right leg, left heel comes forward. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost there, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. High knees to butt kicks. Elbows bent 90 degrees. Hands at around belly button height. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more time to get through, friends. Down on the floor. Diamond hands. Tuck. Ow. No thumb crushing. Alrighty. Oh, silliness. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet come down. Yes, here we are. Back at our trusty bench. Standing on the left foot. Right foot out in front. Heel on the floor. Or as much foot as you need on the floor to be able to do these. Even this split stance, if you want to have both feet down, is also going to be great for you. Let's go 10 on our left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Swapping sides. Standing on our right foot. Left foot comes forward, heel to ground. Making sure we're close to the chair. Not doing that mid squat. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost there. 8, 9, 1 more, 10. Oh, as always, we have a raging furniture moving party happening upstairs. Lucky us. We're going to finish off high knees, butt kicks. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go team, yes. One round down. Have a breather, have a sip of water. We have 2 more rounds to get through. Yes. Here we are, friends. Round number 2. We are starting back down on the floor. So if you are not down here already, kindly make your way to the ground. And we are going to come over onto our stomachs. Now from here, I'm going to pull our shirt down because the floor is cold. We're going to cross our hands over in front of our chin. And we are going to really gradually just raise our chest up off the floor. Leave our legs out nice and straight. You can even squeeze your legs a little bit if you like. It can help to get your chest lifted up off the floor. And then come back down. So we're just going to really slowly bring our chest up as high as we can and back down. And we're going to go for 10. So when you're ready, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Once we have done 10 of those, we're going to make our way to standing position. We're going to stand nice and tall, feet under our hips. We're going to take our right knee, we're going to bend it down and bring it down to the floor, and our left leg is going to follow. Now our right knee is going to step back up, and our left leg is going to step back up. So we're going to do 10 alternating left and right. That was our first one, so if you haven't done one already, take that moment, get your first one using the right leg, then we're going to swap left leg. So now our left leg comes down to the floor, and then our left leg stands back up. That's 2. We're going to go right again. 3, 4, it's 5, 6, almost there, 7, 8, 9, nice and controlled the whole time. 1 more, 10. We don't want our knees thudding into the floor. 2 reasons. 1, because it hurts, and 2, because the more control we have, the more muscles we're using. So yay for using more muscles. Once we have done our 10 knee to grounds, we're going to come over to our trusty chair / bench / table, or whatever it is that you're using that won't slide away on you. We're going to do some dips. Sitting to the front edge of your bench or whatever device you're using to sit on. Bend your knees up. You can go as close as a 90-degree bend here, or wherever you feel comfortable. The further your legs are out, the more challenging it's going to be for the backs of your arms. And we're going to do some dips, which means we're going to creep ourselves out until our back of our hips is resting on the chair and our butts are hovering in the air. Our arms are supporting our bodies. Then we're going to bend ourselves down, straighten ourselves back up, allowing our knees to bend as we do this, keeping our back nice and close to the chair. So we're going to go for 10 of these. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, 10. Glorious. Back over to our starting position. We're on to our second set. We are doing chest raises. So, finding that spot on the floor, down in our stomach, crossing our hands over to under our chin. Legs are straight. Feel free to squeeze them together if you find that helps. We're going to bring our chest up, back down again. It's 1. For 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming back to standing. Doing our knee to ground, starting with our right knee, stepping it back, comes down to the floor, our left leg follows, right leg stands up. It's 1. Left leg now, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost there, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, 10. Before hopping merrily over to our bench for our dips. We're finding that spot where your feet are out in front that is comfortable for you. So there is no wrong way to do these when it comes to where you put your feet. Alrighty, our hips are touching the back of the front of the chair. Our hands are holding us up. Let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sitting back on our bench. Feet come up. We have one more time to get through, friends. So back down to the floor for our chest raises. That's it. Alrighty. Hands in front of the chest, under the chin. Legs out straight. Feel free to squeeze them. Let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Making our way to our feet for our last round of knee to ground. Feel free to dust the floor off you if you have to. Alrighty, starting with our right leg. Let's go, steps back, comes down, and then it steps up. It's 1. It's 2. 3. It's 4. It's 5. 6. 7. Yes, I think it is now. 8. 9. 10. Hooray! One more time with the bench chair / coffee table / sitting apparatus dips. Whatever works for you, friends. Here we go. Shifting forward to the front edge of the seat. Feet are flat on the floor. Bending your elbows back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that is it. We have one more round to get to. So feel free to take a moment, have a breather, have a sip of water. I will meet you back right here. Welcome to round number 3. Here we are, our lucky last round. We have 3 exercises to get through, so let's get started. We're going to start with a plank reach. So 3 options here. You can use your trusty bench / sitting apparatus. You can go from your knees like this, or you can go from your toes like this, however you feel comfortable. So I'm going to give you a moment. Going to find that position that works for you. And we're going to work through this together straight away. We're going to do 10 alternating reaches with our hand. So reaching out in front, just like that. Alrighty, friends, 10. Get in your plank position and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay. Once we've done them, take a sit down. We're going to come onto our backs. Now, again, you can use your triangle hands here to support under your lower back. We're going to keep our legs out in front, and two options here. We're going to do a scissor kick. So either one leg comes up at a time, which is totally okay, or you can have them switch in mid-air, whatever feels more comfortable for you. We're going to do 10 alternating left and right. So find your position, think of what option is going to work for you, and let's go for 10 alternating left and right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yay. Coming to sitting, making our way to standing. We're going to finish it off with a lateral leg raise, which means laterally it's to the side. So we're just going to raise our leg out to the side like that. If you need something for balance, like a chair or a wall or whatever, find that thing that helps you, friend. That is perfect. You know how your body works best, and what we want is you be able to support that and move as well a little bit. So find those things that help. And we're going to take our leg. We're going to do 10 on one side and 10 on the other. So let's do it. Let's go. 1, 2. And it's very much a lift here. We're not swinging. 4. It's 5. Don't fall over. 6. This is why balancing aids are important. 7. 8. 9. And 10. And then let's swap sides. Same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You notice it was a very controlled up and down. We don't want to have any swinging up or down. We want control in both directions there. Really important. So take it slow, take your time. Lift to only where you are comfortable lifting to. There's no need to get at any particular height out the side there. Work within your limits. Back down on the floor, we have our second set of plank reaches. Yes, we are pumping through these rounds today and this whole session. Alrighty. Remembering you can go from the incline, from a bench, from your knees, or from your toes, finding what works for you. Let's go for 10 alternating left and right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay. Coming over onto our backs for our scissor kicks. Making those diamond hands. Supporting our lower back. We're going to go for 10 alternating left and right. Remember, you can do that one at a time. You can do them passing each other mid-air, whatever feels good for you. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Coming up. Lateral leg raises. Remember, lateral just means out to the side. Finding our support if we need it for balance. And let's go. Right leg going to be lifting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Amazing. Swapping sides, same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One more time to get through, back down on the floor. Remember, working through this at your own pace. There is definitely no rules for how quickly you have to do this, how many breaks you can have. You have a break after everything if you like. But you've got this, friend. You're doing really well. Alrighty. Let's go. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stepping through. Scissor kicks. One more time. Remember, diamond hands. Yay, diamonds. One leg at a time or passing midair, whatever works for you. Try out both. See where you're at. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And finishing off. One more time with the lateral leg raises. Yeah, it's not a song. Let's just do this. Standing on our left leg, our right leg lifts out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nicely done, friends. Last time, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Well done. That is it. 3 sets. 9 exercises. You've done really great, friend. Well done, friends. You've done such a great job. I'm so proud of you for jumping in, working your way through these exercises, especially that they're maybe all new for you if you've never done anything like this before, or some of them may be familiar if you have done some movement in the past. Either way, you are amazing. You have done a great thing. I hope you feel excellent about what you've done. Working with where you're at, with what you're able to. Because remember, it doesn't matter what I'm demonstrating to you when it comes to numbers. Work with what feels good for you and where you feel your capabilities are. That is all that matters. These numbers are just a suggestion, no more. So if you've jumped in and done any of this, you are successful. So I celebrate you for doing an amazing thing for you. And I really look forward to you joining in again with more sessions.